What's going on, guys? It's Ashley from ASHTAGbricks here, and today I've got another progress video for my office building mock. And as the title says, I said bye-bye to stairs. If you watch the previous update video for this, which I'll have eye in the corner, by the way, you'll know I had major creative block for what staircase design I wanted to do. And so my solution, when I was watching a mock progress video for ASHTAGbricks' apartment building, and I saw his little elevator shaft, and I was thinking, well, why didn't I do that? It's not operational, but it does have good aesthetic to it. I do like it. I'm very happy with the choice to get rid of it. I like the buttons there. Came up with my own design for that. I've also got doors up. I've actually got doors in almost a front wall up. I know there needs to be more texture here. That's why I've got the early bricks. I've got some on the back here, but I'm going to have like a 2x4 tile, or maybe a couple of 2x2s to sort of break things up. And then when I was just fiddling around with different parts, I wound up just putting this together and really liked it. So I'm going to be using these as sort of just aesthetic purposes. And then going back into the interior, I've got more flooring. I've got good flooring design. Right, it's going to go, as you can see, I've got dark bluish gray tiles all around the edges, and they get thicker in the back, and then the rest of them, it's just one stud wide, and then light bluish gray on the inside. And then I've got my floor design with the white tiles as I already had, and then I'm basically going to invert what was on the outside of the floor design inside by having the outer edges having the light bluish gray and the inside having the dark bluish gray. I'm hoping it's not going to seem like I'm just doing stripes. Hopefully, since the dark bluish gray is slim enough on the outside that it'll seem a bit more natural. If not, it's Lego and I can always just tear it up and start over, so that's nice. This big panel piece, which is like trans blue panel piece, I had that as sort of a directory if you can walk in and then just figure out who you're going to go meet. If I find a sticker that works for it, I'll put it on. If not, that can be just sort of an imagination type thing, which I'm perfectly fine with. And then other than that, I've basically got this little modern art thing, which I need to secure better, because as you can probably have seen throughout the course of this video, I've knocked it off several times. But that's another thing that I was just, when I get fidgety, if Lego parts are at hand, I just start building. And that's probably one of the best ways I would advise you come up with new techniques and figure out new ways to build for yourself, is just fiddling around with parts, because I came up with that design almost like a modern art staircase type design with these jumpers, and I really liked it, and so I thought it would add just a little bit more to this, and so I put it in. And as you can see, I'm starting to try and get walls up. That's going to take a little bit of time, because as seems to be the case with me, you always have enough of a part until the day you actually need that part, at which point it becomes very scarce. Here you can see the Erling bricks on the inside, and of course the color doesn't really matter because of the fact that it's going to be hidden behind the tiles anyway, but I'm still trying to make it look nice. And that's crooked. That's bugging me. But I'll see if I can fix that. There we go. And other than that, I wanted it to sort of have the open concept partly because I had creative block as to what to do with the first floor, but I came up with this design of just having the elevator in the directory and the rest of it just being open, and then sort of cramming as many offices and just putting all the stuff as reasonably possible on the second floor. Not really cramming, just like trying to fit more in. But for right now, this is what I like. The walls, I know I mentioned I'm trying to get them up and running a second ago, but I can't figure out what to do with them. I definitely want this. Oop, that was about not good. Blooper. But I definitely want this to be modular, so I can connect this to other buildings that I remember to actually put the ASHTAGbricks in with. So I've got the bottom part here, and part of me was just going to stack it up with regular dark gray bricks, whether it be dark bluish gray or light bluish gray, and that be it. But I don't know, part of me thinks if I change my mind, I'm going to seriously regret not putting in a nice window feature or something and not texturing it, and then I'm just going to have this bland mess, except for the front and the inside, of course, which is going to look awesome. But I'm trying to decide, and you guys can let me know what you think I should do as well, but I'm trying to decide, should I just make plain walls, maybe texture it a little bit, and just make the main focus of the walls the fact that they can blend in and be modular, or make it look nice enough to where if I change my mind, or if I don't build a MOC fast enough to go along with this fast enough, that it would look nice freestanding. Add in some nice windows, add in a few textured elements, a couple nice design choices, but still leave in the ASHTAGbricks so that if I do have MOCs that are also modular, that I could do it if I wanted to. I'm honestly leaning more in the direction of finger covered lens of that choice, but I don't know. You guys let me know what you think. And that's really all I've done so far for this MOC. I know it's not quite as much progress, but it's enough progress for me that I felt the rest of whatever I'd be doing, especially before I got to the second floor, would take a while. So I wanted to put out another video, show you guys how it's going, and yeah, I'm definitely securing this better because that will become annoying before long. But I'll try and get some minifigs in here soon, or maybe even just a construction crew to make it look a little bit more lively, even though it's still a work in progress. But you guys let me know what you think. There, I said it. Boy, I'm tongue-tied today. But you guys let me know what you think. Please, any suggestions are welcome. I probably won't take all of them because I still want the majority of it to be my design, but I will still take suggestions and feedback because it's always welcome. All of it's welcome. And more progress is, you can probably tell a little bit has changed with the set. I got some white poster board, nothing too fancy, just some regular white poster, so that it would reflect more. And so with all of the light reflecting, hopefully it means everything will become easier to see and just make the lighting a little bit better. And the videos, because I know with the brown of my desk, it can sometimes just absorb a little too much light. But hopefully this will make things a little bit easier to see. And yeah, that's all I've got for you today, guys. Please like, subscribe, all that good jazz. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!